we have to collect data for the past 5 years. The last class we've seen that we have to take preliminary information, and before going to a selection of site, we have to take data of the past 5 years. After collecting the data of past 5 years, some people are still joining. Okay. After collecting data for past 5 years, you have to, what you will do in the question, you will get these terms: wind direction. This column you will get north, northeast, northeast is northeast. This one you have to prepare yourself. You will not get this one. What you will get is this column, the third column. First column is serial number. Second column is wind direction. Third column, percentage of time or percentage of duration of wind. So within 16 to 6 to 25 kilometer per hour speed velocity of wind, it will run in north direction for a total of 4.6% of time throughout 5 years. Then for this much percentage of speed, it will run for this much percentage. Then in north direction, for with this kilometer speed, I mean 50 to 80, it will run for this percentage. Okay. Similarly, for northeast, you will you'll calculate the values, and finally, all the black color that it is written there, the black color is the question, or that means the black color you have to collect yourself. So while solving the numerical, what you will do, you have to just write this red color ones. So first, what you will do, you will just put a summation: 4.6 plus 1.4 plus 0.1 is 6.1%. This 6.1% means this 6.1% of the wind. 6%. That means for this much time of the year, the wind will flow in north direction. Okay. So total percentage of wind blowing in each direction. The 6.1% of wind will flow in north direction. Similarly, in northeast direction, the wind will flow for 4.15%. Similarly, in different directions, you are getting different percentages. Then the next step is you'll plot here. You'll make first you'll draw the circles. You'll draw 3 circles: green color circle, then the red color circle, then the blue color circle. Then you will mark these directions: north, east, south, west. Then in between them, northeast, northeast, then east, northeast. Okay, between east and north and east, you'll get northeast. So above northeast, you'll get northeast, and then below northeast, you'll get east, northeast. Similarly, between south and east, you'll get southeast, then east, southeast, and south, southeast. Similarly, between west and south, you'll get southeast and south, southwest, west, southwest. This one you have to remember yourself. It will not be provided by the examiner. Okay, so you have to draw this diagram and mark these points. And after marking, you just draw radial lines. These radial lines. What these radial lines indicate? These radial lines will indicate your direction of wind. After drawing these radial lines and circles, what you'll do, you go back to this table and see north. At north, how much you're getting? At north, you're getting 6.1. Okay. So this percentage of time of the year in one radial line, say west and east, you'll mark points 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11. Okay, this is percentage of time of duration of year. Because how you'll plot this 6.1? You have to put some scale. 6 means here, 6.1 means somewhat towards the right side of 6. This is 6.1, and it is not in this line because this is east line. This is west east line. What we want north. So if I draw a radial line, it will touch somewhere here. It is little bit not correct. It should be little bit below. Okay. So you mark here at this point 6.1. So northeast you're getting as 6.1. You put one dot. Okay. Then northeast you're getting 4.15. So northeast this one, this line. So from here you draw 4.15. So 4 is here. So little bit above 4.15. You're getting here. Similarly, you will get for northeast. Northeast, how much you're getting? 1.93. So northeast is here, this point. So 1.93, just below 2. Similarly, you put points at all the locations for all this direction you put the points here, 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 and after plotting all the points, you join them like with the red color. When you join them, you'll get a figure. That figure is known as row. It looks like irregular shape. That irregular shape, they have given the name as, they say that it resembles a rose. According to them, it resembles like a rose. So the red color is the rose. Okay. After you plot this irregular shape diagram, when you enclose the entire diagram, you have to connect the opposite points. That means north and south. You see how much the length is there. Then south southeast and north northwest, how much line it that entire diagram covers. Then you have to measure it, and out of all these different figures, which one will get highest? By looking only, which you can see that west northwest and east south is the highest line, the longest line, and that longest line will be our runway. So that is what that is how we plot type 1 Windows diagram. In here, you have to write type 1 Windows diagram. Okay. Type 1 Windows diagram showing direction and duration of wind. So let us see how to plot this when the question comes to plot type if this table is given, you can draw this one, and if procedure is asked to you, you have to write this one also. If the in the question I asked write the procedure, then along with the figure you have to write this one also. So what we have learned, let us just discuss once more. The radial line indicate wind direction. You see these radial lines, we indicate wind direction, northeast, southwest. Then each circle represents duration of wind or percentage of wind to a certain scale. Each circle will represent some scale, duration of wind. Some scale is given here, around 2, 4, 6, 8. In this manner, by putting some scale here. Then in figure table, from table point 1, the total percentage of wind blowing in north direction is 6.1%, and accordingly the point is marked along north direction. So you see here 6.1, we are marking here 6.1. A little bit wrong this diagram. It should come a little bit below. It should come a little bit below, something like this. Then it will be correct. It should be 6.1. 6.1 along something little here. Now it is correct. So 6.1 you can plot. Similarly, you plot all the points. Similarly, all the points are plotted and joined by straight lines. Okay, these are straight lines. These are straight lines. This one are straight lines joined by straight lines. Okay, and then the best direction runway is indicated along the direction of longest line on the Windows diagram. After you enclose this diagram, the red color, you have to join the points, and you see which point along the radial lines only, not simply just along. Not you cannot simply join the radial lines. You have to join along the radial lines. People are still joining. I don't know for what, because the class is almost going to over. Okay, so the best direction runway is indicated along the direction of longest line on the Windows diagram. In this figure, west northwest and east southeast is the best direction of runway, best orientation of the runway, because it is the longest line. You see, west northwest and east south is the longest line. So this will be the orientation of the runway. This type of Windows does not consider the effect of Windows component. One demerit of time what Windows component is that it does not take into consideration the main villain is a Windows component. So in type 1 Windows diagram, the Windows component is not there. So that is why people don't prefer type 1 Windows diagram. So Windows diagram is over. Today's concept is over. Then tomorrow we'll go for type 2 Windows diagram. Any doubt you can ask. Any doubt you can ask, or the class is over, you can leave. Yeah, people are still joining. Very good. The class is over, you can leave. If you're done, you can ask.
Thank you, sir.